Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I'm out here in my local woods today, setting up some trail cameras, exploring some new areas, just doing a little bit of scouting before the deer season. We're at into September here, so rifle season's coming up in October, and muzzleloader, which I like to hunt, is into November. I'm coming on here today to talk about my Game Warden video. Got a lot of attention on the Game Warden video. A lot of people asking me what happened after that interaction. If you haven't seen the video, make sure to check it out here. So basically, to recap it, I got stopped by a game warden. Long story short, I went down a dirt road with an open gate. I was stopped on the side of the road when I was approached by a game warden. Game warden harassed me, searched my vehicle. You can watch the video if you want to see what exactly happened. Got a lot of attention, a lot of opinions on it. Learned a lot from the situation. But I ended up challenging the trespassing citation that I got. It was technically infraction, basically the same as a parking ticket. Wasn't a misdemeanor, wasn't a felony. Court comes. I didn't go as prepared as I was like to have. I was dealing with some other stuff in my life going on at the time, and I didn't have a lot of time to prepare. I showed up. Lo and behold, game warden shows up. I'm sitting outside of the courtroom waiting for my court hearing, and the game warden walks by to show up. He looks at me, gives me a little glare, and he chuckles, and he goes, first time I ever had someone take me to court. And he just kind of snickered and kept on walking. He had his partner with him as well, which he didn't say anything the whole court hearing, but court hearing comes, the game warden gets to go first, and he has a binder of paper about this thick, I'm not kidding you, and he goes on and spews a lot of bullshit, a lot of lies. He goes and he starts telling about this whole other area that I wasn't even at that day, and that he suspected me of coming from. He goes on about how this area is posted with no trespassing signs. He has pictures of the signs. He went on for probably about an hour, citing how it says on the reservoir website that there's no trespassing and there's no hunting, blah, blah, blah. Then it was my turn to talk. And at this point, the judge was worn out. He was worn out from the game warden rambling on for about an hour about stuff that wasn't even relevant to my case. And so I told the judge, look, I didn't go in at that area that the game warden is claiming that I did. I went in at this other entrance here. There was no signs posted. The gate was open. I wasn't hunting. I was just traveling. I was previously hunting earlier that day at a different location, and now I was just exploring around, checking out new areas. Nothing was posted. I saw other people accessing the area, so I went down the road as well. And the judge basically decides that since there was signs posted at the other end, that it looks like there was signs posted all over the place, although that wasn't the case. And since I already posted my bail, that he would reduce my fine, but he was finding me guilty of the trespassing citation. Honestly, very surprised. You know, I learned a lot of lessons. I wasn't perfect that day, but I definitely wasn't trying to poach. I wasn't trying to trespass. And that game warden definitely infringed upon my rights. I've been doing a lot of research now about our rights that we have, our First Amendment rights, our Fourth Amendment rights. These are things that you should be aware of and know these rights as a U.S. citizen. Definitely skeptical towards law enforcement and game wardens now after this interaction. Gonna keep doing the right thing, following the laws. I recently got Onyx Hunt, so now I can really decipher where the private parties and public land are. Where I live in Southern California, they sell off parcels of our public land to private parties, and it's really hard to know where our public land is. So I got Onyx Hunt, and even the Cleveland National Forest maps are not accurate and are not up to date. So you got to rely on a third-party app that you have to pay for now to know where you're at, even though it's not posted, no trespassing. I learned a lot about the situation. Gonna keep hunting, gonna keep exploring our public lands that we have, keep using them, otherwise we're gonna lose them. Just basically came on here to let you guys know that I was found guilty, unfortunately, of the trespassing. Lesson learned. Do I agree with the decision? No, but it is what it is. We keep moving forward. Stay tuned for my channel. I have a lot of exciting content coming up. Hunting season is coming up. I've been getting really busy with my business. If you haven't watched any of my previous business videos, I had an electric bike rental company business. I have a whole playlist of channels about running that business and how it works. I'm now doing a property management business, just getting going on that. Really starting to see some growth with that. Let me know in the comments if you want to see any small business property management videos, but for right now, I'm just kind of keeping this channel outdoor related, stuff that I like to do. Follow along the channel. Let me know what you thought of my Game Warden video. If you haven't seen it, check it out. And let me know in the comments what other kind of videos you guys are looking for. Make sure to like and subscribe to the channel and stay tuned for more. But yeah, I felt like that game warden needs some de-escalation training. Right when he came up, he really escalated the situation. I just feel like law enforcement and game wardens in a situation like that needs to learn how to de-escalate. All he did was re-escalate the situation. I know he has a job to do. I didn't think he had a need to take my firearms and run the serial numbers on them like I had stolen firearms or whatever he thought I could be doing. You know, they wonder why everyone's leaving the state of California. Authoritarian leadership like this guy. But yeah, I should have definitely not have spoken as much in that situation. I hadn't done anything wrong, so I should have just exercised my rights, remaining silent or quiet. Don't answer any questions that I didn't need to answer. I kind of rambled on, gave too much information. I think in turn that game warden felt like I was trying to hide something just because I was giving so much information, and he definitely didn't trust me right off the bat for whatever reason. Found guilty for the trespassing. We'll be using my Onyx hunt from now on. Won't be making any mistakes or giving them any reason to search me or infringe upon my rights. Luke's Outdoor Venture, signing out.